The ocean heat content. Why is it important? Well, the first movie showed how increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases are trapping heat energy that is being absorbed by the atmosphere. The result is the warming temperature trends shown at most of the U.S. weather stations. Now, some of that trapped heat also is absorbed by the oceans. Well, how much? Well, the oceans, turns out, wins hands down. Only 4% goes towards warming the atmosphere, and most of the rest, 90%, goes to warming the oceans. A small amount does go toward warming glaciers and sea ice. So the ocean heat content is one of the most fundamental indicators of global warming. Now we are actually showing the change in the ocean heat content since 1957. That's when scientists started making the first measurements. So how does this compare with the heat content of the atmosphere? Well, you can see the atmosphere heat content has increased, which has led to the warmer temperatures across the world, but it's almost nothing compared with the huge amounts of heat energy being absorbed by the oceans. Now, there are brief periods where the atmosphere actually cools, even though greenhouse gas concentrations continue to increase. Climate deniers point to these periods and argue that greenhouse gases emitted by humans can't be the cause of global warming. But they don't realize that the oceans continue their steady, unrelenting absorption of heat. The trapped energy from greenhouse gases is just going into the oceans rather than the atmosphere. So continue to monitor the temperatures of the weather stations in your district and state, but realize that the 800-pound gorilla is the ocean, and monitor its heat content too.